right, and God bless. So let me just get into it. So right now it is April 9th. It's about 6 p.m. And this morning at 1 a.m., like 1:44 a.m., that's the time I had looked at the clock. And I felt led after I had a dream. I already recorded the dream and I'm in the process of working on it now. And I'm probably going to upload that one first or this one. I'm not sure. But either way, I had a dream and I felt led to look into my comment section. And it's funny because in the dream, I had mentioned the shift change, and in my comment section, somebody had commented something about the shift change, and they were commenting and asking if it is okay to ask questions after shift change. And I had been thinking about this like all day. Like this, I read this at 1 a.m. Right now it's 6 p.m. And I have been thinking about it all day because I knew the answer was yes, but I was just in thought like, why is it yes? Why is it okay for us to ask questions? And I was like, why does God, throughout from the Old Testament to the New Testament, books and Apocrypha book, you've got people asking questions like crazy. You got God saying, ask me. And it's like, why? Because God knows our heart. Like, why does he want us to ask questions? And so I was just thinking real hard, especially if you read the book of Enoch. Oh my goodness. Reading the book of Enoch, I was like, this man is the asking master. He is standing right next to angels, right next to everything. And he's like, I'm still going to ask some questions because I need to know what's going on. And I remember reading that going, it is okay to ask questions, but why? So as I was getting ready this morning, I thought to myself that growing up, my mom always taught me to ask questions. She would always say, even if you're in class, it doesn't matter if people get upset. It doesn't matter if the teacher's like in the process of talking or something. The teacher says something, you got a question, you raise your hand and you ask a question. Or if I do something, you got a question, ask a question. And she would always tell me, ask. And then my mom told me that when she was in college, she would always ask questions. And everybody thought she was like the dumbest person in class, but only her and the teacher knew that she was actually the smartest. And the thing is, why? Why is that? Why is she the smartest? She's the one who's asking the most questions when you think that means that they're confused. And so I was thinking to myself, and it's like, when I always ask questions in the subjects that I did the best in, it's because I wanted to know more. How am I to know more? How am I supposed to understand this subject if I don't ask a question, if I don't ask about things? And so that's what I was just coming to the conclusion of. It's like God wants us to ask things, because when we ask for things, or we ask like to understand something, or we just ask for things to happen, not only like asking to understand something, you are showing that you have trust in God to give you that understanding. And then he's also going to give you that understanding. So you're going to grow more in him. Like you're literally going to just be at a standstill if you're not asking questions. If you're just like, oh, well, my pastor told me this, or, oh, I read this in the Bible and that's what it says. I'm not going to ask like what it means. Like it's whatever. So if you're not asking how to understand something, you're not going to grow. Right. And then to ask for things, because that's where all it started, was asking for something to come in the shift change. And the thing is, you are also showing your faith because you're showing that you are looking forward. You're looking forward into things that God has to come and things like that. So I'm really grateful that this person asked this question, because I literally was just sitting here like thinking about that all day today. Like ask. And I just posted a community post about how I've been asking God to show me my heart for years, and he always does, but I continue to ask because, what's the harm in asking all the time? So I continue to ask, and recently God has just been showing me his love like crazy. And would he have shown me that if I didn't ask? So I'm hoping that I'm giving you guys some encouragement, because that question gave me some encouragement to continue to ask for things, even though I already was, but I'm about to ask him some extra stuff. I'm hoping that this will give you guys encouragement to continue to ask for things. Do not feel shy about asking for stuff for God and things like that. Like I listened to this radio show, and in the radio show, it was this boy, and he had asked God for a bike, and his sister was like, that's so little, you're not going to get it, whatever. And he ended up getting a free bike. So like, even though it's something small, even though other people are looking at you like, what are you praying for something that small for? Like, I don't care. I'm going to pray for it. Okay. Because I have faith like that. And even if it's super, super big, like I've been praying for God to 100% heal my teeth. I have gaps in my teeth due to very bad teeth hygiene, but I've been 100% better now. But anyways, I have really bad holes on this side of my teeth and this side, and I've been asking God to 100% heal it, like overnight. Why? Because I have faith that he can do that. In the snap of a finger, he gave me a whole brand new like tooth set, and I believe it, and I have no doubt in whatsoever, because I believe it. And just asking for things like that, constantly asking God for things like that. Like I said, you're growing your faith in him, you're growing your knowledge in him, you're just growing and growing and growing in him. And when you're constantly asking God for stuff, you're not going to be like caught up in these false prophets asking them for things. You're asking God, and God's going to lead you and guide you and tell you what to do. So hopefully that gave you guys encouragement, because like I said, it definitely gave me encouragement. So God bless you. Have a nice one.
Of salvation, purchase of God, born of his spirit, washed in his blood.